A wild plant, cook it to restore stamina. Ah, crumbs. No, I picked... Right, okay. So, meat. Meat. Stamina bulb. Do I have any stamina shrooms? No. Do I have any stamina fish? No. I can, however, throw in a rock salt and a Hylian herb. Can I do anything? No. Or a Hylian shroom. No, I'll throw in a herb. Why not? A bit of a mix, but it should do something. Oh, look at that. 5 hearts plus a bit of stamina. Three mushrooms. That should give me enough hearts without having too much waste. Oh, it gives me 3. Okay, well, in that case, let's cook another 3. You know what? Yeah, I'll take the mushroom skewers, because if I have a bunch of them, then I can sort of just chip away into my... I can quickly regain health in step. Or I can use them to balance out a couple of things. What if I cook 2? Do I only get 2 hearts? If not, then I'll just cook 3. No, 2 hearts. Okay. So 1 mushroom equals 1 heart. No. No. There we go. I've got a few insects as well that I could probably cook up with some monster parts. Get myself up and geared with some elixirs. There we go. Hightail lizards. You know what? Sure. Might as well get a few haste elixirs. Let's face it, I've got plenty of keys wings, I've got plenty of the goblin horns, and the goblin fangs, to be honest. Actually, I might use the fangs, they seem to be less useful than the wings. Got any? Yes! Restless cricket, that's good. This increases an arrow's attack power. I'm going to keep hold of that then. Increase its attack power. That increases the attack power as well. Okay. Ah, there we go. Attach it to an arrow to increase attack power, or I can use it for things. Okay, so I can use the monster parts for increased attack power. I'm not going to worry about that too much. Oh, that's a critical on a stamina elixir. I like that. I like that a lot. Right, tell you what, let's cook up some of these sticky lizards as well. I'll throw in a bokoblin horn. Why not? The blasted things are all over the place. Even when you kill them, they come back from the dead. Okay, right. That's that done. That's me prattling around with that. So, we have a... You know what? I'm not ready to give up, to stop just yet. So, let's do a couple more Korok seeds. Do they good, Lord. Is that a sign I missed, or have I already finished that sign? Oh, nope, we are not using the good bow. No. I will use the Lionel bows before I use the Demon Kings. That's going to give Ganon some sort of ego, isn't it? Also a poetic irony if I finish him off with a headshot with his own bow. I don't even know what state he's in. He might still be in zombie mode for all I know. Let's face it, we're not going to get around to the story for a long time, so... Just to be warned, if you're watching this stream, to expect a quick and fast pace trundling through the story, it's not going to happen. I'm going to put that right out there. You don't expect us to get anywhere near the story for at least 3 more weeks, probably, at the current rate of progress I'm getting through the Korok Seeds. I mean, if you want to watch somebody lose their mind trying to find 1,000 Korok Seeds, by all means, welcome aboard. But otherwise, there's a seed at the other end. God and Bennett. There is a seed at the other end of the bridge. It's continuously evolving. Every time I think I've made progress, it turns out I've missed something. Just... Gordon Bennett. You know what? At least there's no trial of the sword. For that, I have a small blessing. There's no trial of the sword to stress out over. I just have the story. I don't even have master mode. Admittedly, I've managed to somehow, in my typical Ezio fashion, impose a master mode upon myself, but I don't have a master mode. The enemies do not regen health, and there's no gold-coloured enemies. But in fairness, would it be conceited? Probably, I don't know, probably not. But in fairness, my playstyle consists of getting as OP as humanly possible. At which point, one has to consider... it doesn't matter if there's gold-coloured enemies, I'll probably just flatten them by the end of the game anyway. Well, let's face it, that's my MO with every single game I've ever played on this channel, from Kingdom Hearts all the way up to this game. I get into the game, I'm very squishy at the start and I die a lot, but by end game I have all the best weapons, everything fully upgraded, and I just curb stomp every enemy. Why? Because it's fun. It's as simple as that. I just get a kick out of it. One day I'll try Dark Souls, and then I will probably learn a valuable lesson. But until that day happens, I'm going to stick with my current strategies. Mostly pig-headed stubbornness. It seems to have lasted me this long, hasn't it? Now, I must admit, at the same time, one thing that well, would I say I'm struggling with? Maybe not struggling with, and at the risk of sounding like total biscuit. I've kind of grown used over the last about year or so of playing PC games, having my FOV a lot wider than this game currently allows. I noticed it a lot with Spyro, and I'm also kind of noticing it with this game, but because it's a console and it's designed to play at a distance, ignore the fact it's a Switch, because of, you know, handheld, but at a distance, Yeah, this close to it with it on my monitor, it feels a bit constrained. Though, mentioning the fact it's on a Switch, the game is actually running really well. I don't know if it's running at 60 FPS. I'm really not good at figuring that out. Sorry, opponent. Hold on. I'll protect you. Oi! Bugger off! I have an axe! Ooh, Tabitha wheat. Nice. Off with you! Yeah, it's good now, aren't you? Hello, who's saying hey? Oh! Oh, it's, I forget his name. Baldric. No, Manuel. I'll call him Manuel. You get an internet point if you or a free whiskey redeem, I suppose, if you know that reference. Right, I've just remembered who's in chat. Oh, well. Addison, right, okay. Oops. Right, okay. I mean, I could go with my traditional strategy with this, but at the same time. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's try this. It might work. Let go. Let go of all your fears. See, it's standing up perfectly because you've got a solid base on it this time rather than a single peg, which you could have easily knocked into the ground with a sledgehammer, but far be it from me to tell a builder how to punch a sign into the ground. Oh, dear. How's the audio, by the way? I've done some fine-tuning with the compressor. So hopefully, when I get a bit louder, the microphone doesn't cut out. But it still should have enough compression on it that it doesn't instantly blow out anyone's eardrums. I haven't tried the Bacchus voice with it, I point that out. But at the same time, I think I need a better microphone setup before I even consider trying to do the Bacchus voice at the full pitch that I used to. So perfect. Well done. You could have easily just... Never mind. He's an apprentice. We'll let the apprentice off. He's had a hard time. He spent 4 weeks stood in the stores waiting for somebody to hand him a pot of headlight fluid. It'll be fine. Also, sleepover tickets. Marvellous. Not that I can use them at the minute, because I want the pony points in order to actually unlock the things at the stables. So, yeah. They'll prove useful later in the game when I've got more than enough rupees and I'm being a very tight-fisted old sod, apparently. Did I mark that other seed off on the dungeon map, by the way? No, I didn't. And I've probably been timed out now as well while I'm a ball hall check-in? What dickens is that? Right, okie dokie, right. So, Bantha Great Bridge is done. Where are the wells? I'm going to tick that as done because I've already... The white goat's gone missing. Why have potential princess sightings? No. Right, I'll leave that on the map for the time being and I'll come back to it. Wait, or have I completed Potential Princess? Oh. Wait, can I re-watch this? Oh.
What is that?
Can. At the same time, you know what? No, I'm going to re-watch this. I don't know why there isn't a first memory, but I want to re-watch this. I want to see what's going on.
What is that?
Now that we know a bit more about the lore behind this, I'm kind of curious if there's anything in this cutscene that I'm missing. Like that teardrop. That was on his hand in the past. But it's not on our hand now. Is that how Zelda ended up in the past, I wonder? And did they end up in this dungeon with Ganondorf's corpse just in time for the spell to break and the hand to give up? Or did the hand give up the moment they walked in? Also, why does Link not have a shield? He had the Hylian shield at the end of the last game. Is the Muppet insane enough that he's not going to use a shield?
Was that the sword that seals the darkness? The blade that shatters so easily against my power cannot save you from me. Zelda. You who carries that fragile sword. A Link. Rauru placed his faith in you. And that was all you could do.
How do you know our names?
So Ganondorf meets Zelda in the past, but he doesn't meet Link. So Link never ends up in the past. Link fights him in the future. So Zelda, Sonia, and Link... Zelda, Sonia, and Rauru must fight him in the past and originally seal him, and then it's up to Link in the future, far future at this point, finally put him away. Finally. Always finally, I know. But at the same time, he doesn't know Link, so he can't be the Ganondorf of Ocarina of Time. And thus he can't be of Twilight Princess, because that was the same Ganondorf, and technically Wind Waker, but... The timeline splitting and stuff, but... So this is a different Ganondorf? It has to be a different Ganondorf. But how is it a different Ganondorf? Where does Calamity Ganon come into all of this? Or have they not bothered to include Breath of the Wild as a part of this lore for Ganon? Oh, God, Venice, make my head hurt. Also, that hand looks a lot more decrepit than it does when it's attached to Link, so I can only assume that once it's got a blood supply to it, it actually ends up in a better situation. Sorry, I know, I'm pretty much doing a Zelda theory YouTube video at this point, but give me my... I like to theorize on lore, let's face it. I spent most of my time in Breath of the Wild ranting about how much I hated certain aspects of what they did to the lore, so, you know, half of the course and all that. But... Oh... Oh, I missed... I thought that was... I don't know why I thought that'd play in order. Right, so... First, that was one of the earlier cutscenes. So what happened before that we've not seen? That was the first dragon tear we got, when Zelda arrived in wherever it is, with Rauru and Queen Sonia. Then things happen between then, so it's probably going to be Zelda figuring out where she is, etc, etc, etc. Then Zelda and Sonia talking. There's a lot of memories to unlock. Now, the question is, are all of these memories dragon tears? Are all some of these what we unlock as we play through the game? Because one of them wasn't a dragon tear. This one is very much part of the cutscenes of the game. Oh, there is a lot to unpack here, and I absolutely love it, but at the same time, I hate it because there's so much I need to do. Admittedly, as the game... in fairness, I'm never going to run out of things to do. What the dickens is going on here? Oh no, my poor voice. I'm gonna train again today. To become an all-time great Rito warrior. Rito warrior? Who are you? Someone else who aspires to greatness? Ah. Well, I guess you heard my little pep talk to myself, huh? Talk about embarrassing. Rito, our ability to control the wind is one of our big advantages in fighting monsters. That's why I train every day. Oh. Aren't you curious of what kind of training I'm talking about? Of course you are. I use these sweet wings of mine to return the balls that fly at me, pushing them back one after another. What do you think? Want to give it a try? I will try, and I will fail. Think you can wing them like me, eh? Then, let me tell you how the setup works. See that impressive tower back there? We built that baby just for this. The guy operating the tower is Tabult. I keep him on retainer. So I can train. I like the Gorons. The bullet will lob balls at you. The game is to return them to the moving basket. You'll be faced with a total of 12 balls coming out. Oh, go on, Bennett. It's the baseball thing from Yakuza again, isn't it? Right. Getting a green ball is worth 1 point, but a red ball nets you free. I don't care why a featherless guy like you doing it my way. I don't see a featherless guy like you doing my way, though. So I'll let you use any tools or mysterious powers you've got for you to return them. I charge 20 rupees, so keep the Talbot on retainer. So, I think you can return the balls. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Nice, let me tell Talbot. We're on. I won't be long. Or you could shout. He's not that far away. Hey! Okay, everything's ready. Here goes. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Oh, mission to start, and once I get going, I don't stop till it's over.
Okay. Oh. Oh, come on it. Well, this is going well. Nope. 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 How did I catch the other ones? That's it.
Ah.
Wait right there. I'll be over in a second.
Ah.
Oh, I worked up a sweat watching you. I worked up a sweat sitting here. Gordon Bennett.
Oh.
Your score is 5 points. That's not half bad. Maybe I've been underestimating Hillians. You're more resourceful than I thought. You deserve something for putting on a good show. Take this. Oh, really? Okay, well, I got my money back at least.
Hmm?
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll give it a shot for 20 rupees. I think I've got it now. So basically, don't use my weapons. Use my blasted abilities.
Hey. Oh.
Oh dear. Right, okay then. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna need more practice for this, I think. Nope, that didn't work. I did worse than I did last time then.
Oh. Ah. Oh. Hey.
Oh, I got 5 rupees back.
Hmm?
Oh no, whatever will I do?
Oh.
Right. I think I'm okay for rupees. I don't need to spend a lot of them at the moment. Given the fact that I don't need to buy specialist arrows anymore either, you know. Though I'm pretty sure the ancient arrows are going to cost me a pretty penny eventually. These fall in the same place, same arc each time. Hmm. Oh, I got 1 point.
Hey.
Oh, God, Bennett.
Ah. Ah. Oh. Hey.
Well, I lost 15 rupees. I can live with that.
Oh.
Okay, let's try again.
Hey. Oh.
Oh, that might work a bit better. Yeah, this is definitely going to work better. I'm going to get a perfect score with this. Oh, I may have broke it. New record! 16. That's all.
Oh.
Wait right there, I'll be over in a second.
Ah.
Kinda want to try for a perfect, to be honest.
Ah.
Oh, 16 points, that's a new record. That's not half bad. I've been underestimating Hillians. You're more resourceful than I thought. You deserve something for putting on a good show. Take this. 50 rupees. That's nice.
Oh.
Yes, because I want to try for that perfect score.
Hey. Oh.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Perfect score. Yeah. There we go. There we go.
Ah.
20 points, that's a new record. I don't believe it. How was a score like that even possible? I've never seen anyone get so much before. There's clearly way more to you aliens than I thought. I still have a long way to go before I can achieve anything so good. You deserve a real reward for putting on such an incredible show. Take this. 100 rupees. Get in. I was going to give you this feathered spear as well, but it looks like you have too many weapons already.
Oh.
I'll hold on to it for you when you make room. Oh, well, in that case, I will get rid of this sword. Hello. Yep, there we go. Thank you. Oh, balls! Oh. I didn't mean to hit that button.
Hey!
Oh well, one more. I suppose that's an extra 100 rupees if I do well. Though I have no reason to do well, but you know.
Ah!
I suppose it's good practice with my time stopping ability. Oh, it fell off. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Oops! I may have cocked that one up slightly. Well, we got something. 15 points, that's not bad. Taught me some important lessons about the time stop mechanic as well. So, you know what? This was a mini game well served.
Oh.
Okay, I've got 50 rupees, so that's fine. I made a profit. No.
Ah.
What's the fifth? Oh. Well, it's pretty weak, but I need it for the compendiums, so... Now, let's see. Do I have anything in my inventory that I could attach to it to make it a decent weapon? Suppose a soldier construct horn? Okay, it's worth 9. I suppose that'll do for something. Weapon I dropped next to this dude still there? No, it's despawned. Okay, that's fine. So I've got a soldier construct weapony horny thing. And while I'm at it, I will quickly nip to this road because I noticed that I've got a soldier horn that I've never seen it before. Which means I need to get a photo of it. Right, Epona, let's... No, that's the wrong window. There we go. Album. Compendium, that's what I'm looking for. So, as per usual, it seems on these streams, where are we up to with the compendium? 17 of 92 creatures gathered. 29 of 110 monsters gathered. 43 of 126 materials gathered. 40 of 175 equipment gathered. And... well, deposit, rare ore and treasure chest. I don't know what that one's going to be. But we've only got 5 of 6 treasures collected, so there we go. So we've still got a long way to go, I'm afraid. But either which way. With that, we will save the game. And we will continue this next time. And there we have it. Where are we up to? 114 Korok seeds. Oh, Gordon Bennett, that's where we are with this thing, isn't it? But there we go. Another venture into the land of Tears of the Kingdom. Done! We have got more Korok seeds, but more importantly, we have got ourselves the Hylian shield. I am so happy we've got that this early in the game, I'm going to be honest. We've also got ourselves some nice weapons, courtesy of the Lionel, and of course, Phantom Ganon. And yeah, we've still got a long way to go. Probably by the end of the next stream, we'll have finished up the current area of the map we're on, and we'll move on to the next area of the map, which, surprisingly, is Hebra. That's kind of where the game's pushing me at the minute. I've sort of ended up going in the northwest direction. So we'll do Hebra next. After Hebra, don't know. Maybe we'll venture down to the Gerudo, the Riju, then maybe over to the Zora, then the Goron. Maybe the Goron will do the Zora last. I don't know. I love the Zora. I absolutely love the Zora in Breath of the Wild, and I suspect I'm going to love the Zora in Tears of the Kingdom as well. Mainly because a lot of them still know Link from when he was a child. And I'm a sucker for that. I really am. I'm a sucker for that childhood friendship. That, and also, he was engaged to the princess. Technically, eventually, there's a long story behind that. And on that point, if you ever missed any of these streams, if you want to catch up with our run into the world of Tears of the Kingdom so far, you can find all of these uploaded to the YouTube archive, linked in the panels down below, containing playlists of every game, every journey as I call it, that we've ever been on here on the channel, including our full completionist run of Breath of the Wild. It was 6 months, it was a full 100%, everything done, including the DLC, and yes, that includes Master Mode and Trials of the Sword. All done. So yeah, take a look at that if you want to get some back-end context, hear some of my rants about the lore, hear my theories about Link and Mipha. But either which way, if you missed, if you want to catch me live, there we go, that's the words I'm looking for. You can find me right back here tomorrow, 7 o'clock UK time. Yes, my friends, it is a bank holiday tomorrow, and so tomorrow evening I will be live. I won't be live on Tuesday for the regulars here. I'm going to go off to an orchestra thing. But I will be back here tomorrow at 7 o'clock UK time as we continue our journey into the world of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. But until then, a thank you to each and every one of you. Be you a chatter, be you a lurker, be you watching live here on Twitch or in the YouTube archives. Thank you very much for joining me on this journey this evening. Thank you for joining me as we've travelled through the world of this absolutely amazing game. And thank you for spending a little bit of your life here with me on the channel. It means the world. It always will do. And it always does. With that said, let's see if we have enough to pay the good vibes forwards, though I'm doubtful because a lot of people are avoiding spoilers of this game, and I do not blame them. No. So with that said, to each and every one of you, may you all have a beautiful evening, morning, or afternoon, wherever it is around this whole wide world you are, and as always, until our paths next cross again, the Vortex awaits, and I'll see you all next time.